Hey everybody, how you doing? The Project Louis? Projet Louis? A light tank. Is it good or is it bad? Let's find out. Let's watch a game right now, then we'll go over the stats. Oh, this tank is super weird. It's like a 1357, but much larger, less maneuverable. Huge clip though. And the penetration values are moderate at best. 236, and it's a tier 9, 204. It's got an 8-shot clip with a 1-second interclip. Go straight to the APCR gold rounds. Camo values are not wonderful. If you like the 1357 a lot, you might figure out how to make this tank work. I was peeking out through the bush. This tank is rather large. This traverse speed is slow. That's the backup speed right there, guys. That's downhill. Takes a while to get up to speed. So we're going to take this and see if we can make this thing work. All right, we got tanks up there on that ridge. Got the Progetto. Alpha, 125. 125. It's pretty painful. Not bad. Not a bad clip. Like I said, if you like the 1357, you might be able to make this tank work and you might actually enjoy it. Keep it up. Reload isn't bad, 16 seconds. If you can stay hidden, you can make this thing work a little bit. So we're going to take a look. I might have just blind fired the crap out of that Char Marat, to be honest with you, because of that G-Sor. So there might be that. And don't be scared to reload your clip. With only 17 seconds or a 16-second reload, it's not bad. So keep that in mind. Kind of want to try to get to that middle hill, though. Looks like some of them are vacating the hill. Please go over on our even. 2 1-shots over there. All right, so we're going to keep focused. We got to pay attention to the other side because it looks like it is losing. So we're going to need to make a move here, or we're going to have to go back a retreat. I'm feeling a little safe to push up with the 2 1-shots. And we do have quite a bit behind us. Not spotted. Looks like they've made full-on retreat. So we got the Char. Absolute annihilation. Okay. So far we're playing pretty well this game with this. Letting them know what I'm doing. It does get, once it gets up to speed, this tank does cruise. We need to be careful. We took too many hits from the HE of the RU. I poked up right in front of the Skoda. Whoopsie! 2,500 damage, though. Not bad in this tank for a tier 9 light tank. Spotting didn't really happen that much. It feels more like a light tank assassin type vehicle. You're not going to want to get kind of too involved. You're going to kind of do it from a range. The gun looked kind of fun. Some people might really enjoy the 1357 style playstyle. If you do, the Project Louis might be for you, or the Project Louis. However you want to say it, Projet Louis. So that's kind of how it is. You saw the gameplay of this one. We're going to do one more, and then we'll go from there. Oh, 2,800 damage. We did get some blind assist. Not bad. We did lose it, but second on damage on the team. Overall, not a bad game for the Project Louis. I'm going to share everybody with this. This is hilarious. So my daughter sent me a picture, everybody, of... She's in college, so keep this in mind. Okay, look at the snowman. So I said, Ava... The snowman has she goes, Dad, we're a bunch of teenagers. What did you expect? I'm like, okay, fair enough. All right, let's go. She's in college. So, I mean, let's play one more battle and then we'll do my final thoughts on this. Let's do this. Top tier. We're going to take a look at the camo values of this tank and what build I have on this tank as well. Absolutely annihilated that poor AMBT. Now we'll reload. All right, let's keep going. Looks like we're making an assault. I'm done in 2 seconds. 1. Now. They're fighting down behind that house. I can't do anything. Looks like the RU is coming up. Back up so he doesn't spot me. Hope he can come around on us. DZT got me. DZT's dead. Okay, game. Can't be over aggressive in this. You have no armor. Obviously, you're a light tank. Got to be careful of that trade. You want to unload your clip. It gives you that feeling of wanting to use it all on that tank. But don't underestimate the reload of some of those other light tanks, especially this one. If you would have used an HE, the RU, I would have been in deep trouble. So there is that. We did win the field. Did our job. Got a kill. Kind of shows a little bit of the abilities of this tank. I am not probably the greatest player of this tank. I'm going to be real, but I think in the right hands, this tank's going to be quite deadly, and it's going to take some very good skill to use. I think it's going to be a fun tank for some light players out there. I can see somebody like my friend Josie doing well in this vehicle. Overall, so Project Louis, how I feel about the Project Louis, the tier 9 French light tank with the clip like a 1357, quick unload, 125 alpha at tier 9, decent pen if you can get the sides of tanks or lower plates, it'll still go through. I would say it's probably a 3, 2.5, 3 out of 5, but that's just for me because I think it's going to be a tough tank to play, potentially a high skill cap. The vision and camo on the tank itself, we're about to take a look here at that. But yeah, overall, I'd say it's about a 2.5, 3 out of 5. Might be a fun tank to dabble around in. Pretty sure the ammo is going to be quite expensive. I was running Bond. I was running a Pure Scout setup on this one. So there is that as well. Let's go over the stats of the Project Louis or Project Louis. So we've got, this tank has a 8 shell, 1 second inner clip, auto loader, 16.5 second reload, and a power to weight ratio of 30.22 and a 66 top speed. I really enjoyed this tank. I set it up with a pure Scout build of Bond optics and Bond low noise exhaust and CVS. Even with that setup, it was still not super camo-y, only at 43%. So I do recommend with this vehicle very, very much to play it kind of as a mid to long range scout. Don't want to be up close and personal because a lot of different light tanks that have high camo will outspot you. 486 view range too, and that's with the Bond optics. So keep that in mind. It's more of like a medium scout is how I would play it because it does have that clip, and the clip is pretty decent. Hopefully you can see kind of how I played it a little bit in my 2 games and how it went. Hopefully that helps you guys with this tank. Armor, like I said, none. It's a light tank. Aim time is super fast at 1.39 seconds. I could see this tank being a lot of fun for some players and really struggle for others. So I think it's going to have a pretty high skill cap, and I give it a 2.5, 3 out of 5 stars. So some people are going to have a blast. Some people are going to hate it. So cheers, good vibes. Hope you like the tank review of the Project Louis or the Projet Louis. Appreciate you guys. Cheers, good vibes, and see you on the next video. Peace out.